Hey guys, I don't want to waste your time because then it wastes mine, so the video will start after this line. PS5 adaptive triggers. Are they still worth it a year later? So we've had new games come out. We've got new Call of Duties coming out, new seasons of Fortnite, new seasons of Apex. You know, more exclusives coming out. You have Ratchet and Clank, Miles Morales, more and more games coming out. Is this thing here really worth it? So as you know, with certain video games, Astro's Playroom does a really great job of showing you all the things that this controller can do and everything, but the adaptive triggers was kind of the pretty big feature of this controller, and I'll show you a clip of what it allows you to do. I actually did a video on it earlier. Now these adaptive triggers, you know, depending on the gun you're shooting or the game that you're playing, it'll vibrate and show you the feeling of shooting a certain type of gun, doing a certain type of thing in the video game, kind of to just add another element, another dimension of the game that you're playing. That's what PS5 is going for. Now I've had this controller for a while. I've played a good amount of games on it. You'll see some of it on my channel, and I'll say this, it's alright. I don't find it attractive, fun, or necessary in any shape or form when it comes to gaming. Little gimmicky, just a little gimmicky, but it works out, and that's just what it is. So if you ever had any intentions for using this this feature for professional gaming, competitive gaming, you know, it ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help, because in a situation where steady hands is the most useful thing in the world, why would you want something that vibrates while you're playing the game? It doesn't help you. Is it a fun feature for casual gamers? You might like it. There's someone out there that could enjoy it. I could see it. Is it good for people with arthritis? No, probably not. You know, it's a good attempt at something, but a year later, there aren't really many games that make use of this. Now, obviously, what with the COVID and everything, obviously game production and console production, all these different things have gone, but it's still a year later, and there aren't many games that use this feature, and there aren't many games that have fun with this feature. I can honestly tell you, of all the games that I've played so far, exclusive and no exclusive, believe it or not, Astro was the best game that I felt used this functionality, and even then, it was okay. It was never, ooh, I got me an adaptive controller. It was never that. It just was okay, and that's how it would be sometimes, because it do when it is. Now I'm sure moving forward that PlayStation and every studio that rocks with PlayStation will make sure to include the adaptive triggers for their video games. You know, PlayStation has always been known for using the features that they give to you. Like they're really high feature console. Like that's just what they do. And I'm sure that, you know, newer Uncharted's, newer Assassin's Creed's, newer Ratchet and Clanks, newer anything, exclusive or no exclusive, will most definitely make sure to use the adaptive triggers more. But until then, and I can make the argument that even then, the adaptive triggers is really nothing more than a gimmick, but it doesn't hurt. I will say that it doesn't hurt. Unless you're competing, like I said, unless you're competing, I can honestly say that it doesn't hurt. If you like the vibrations, then by all means. If you don't, then you don't. But I wouldn't say here, because it's not like it's mandatory to use them. You don't have to use them. So, you know, for the most part, still though, the overall controller is fine. It's just the adaptive triggers. As a gamer, I would rather good triggers than adaptive ones. Now, I didn't want to bring this up. But if you look online, there's actually been a number of forums and videos about the adaptive triggers not even working anymore. That the trigger is loose and it's not working. You know, please help me fix this. I don't know what to do. Chuckavelli, please help me. And I can't help you because I'm not a mechanic. But that's something to think about as well. I didn't buy a controller for things to start messing up. I have an Xbox Series X controller, or actually Series XS controller, and no problems. No problems. It's really nice, and you don't hear about as many problems with this controller, but with this one, you know, you don't have to look far to start hearing some stuff about it malfunctioning just a few months after people getting it. Now me, I haven't had that problem, but some people have, and you know, I feel bad for those people. I haven't had that problem. I hope I never have that problem, but that's something to bring up as well. But comment down below, did you bang with them? Did you hang with them? Did you sang with them when you got this controller? Did you rock with it? Did you pop and lock with it? When you got the adaptive triggers with the PS5, those of you who were able to even get one, did you rock with it? Was it a good experience? Let me know in the comments down below. You know, did I say anything wrong? Was I wildin'? Should I get checked? Let me know. But that's my review on the adaptive triggers 1 year later. Now, if I gave you knowledge worth having, subscribe to the channel. If not, then I guess I was way too much to handle. Holla at your boy.